Commissioners.
Thank you. Yes.
Chair, we have Deputy Commissioner Sean Bhaz from the TMPD to assist us as a witness for today. Chair, before you saw in the witness, just maybe to give context so that we understand from which angle he's coming from. The commission would have had evidence from Commissioner Spies, especially in relation to the tender 2016-2017. But the chair will remember that his evidence was limited to his arrival at the TMPD, which was in March 2025, going forward. Now, the relevance of this particular witness is that before Mr. Spies took over in March, he was the caretaker in what we call now the APSS unit or department. So for at least a period of 8 months, he would have been the person responsible for this. And most of the issues that we are battling with relating to this commission would have happened during his tenure as caretaker of that unit. So his evidence, it has to be treated with that caution that immediately after February, then Spies would have taken over. And he spoke to what he could to the commission chair. So that's just the context I need to give to the commission so that we know why he's here.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Musigiri.
Thank you, Chair.
Will the witness be swearing or affirming? Affirming. Good morning, Ms. Bhaz. Yeah. Do you affirm? Oh, please switch on both mics.
On? Now?
Yes. Thank you. Do you affirm that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do affirm that.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Musigiri.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioner Bhaz, in front of you, you should have 2 files, almost identical. I want us to go through those files so that we can get rid of the housekeeping issues. Now, if you go to the first file, you will see on the spine, it will say Mr. Bhaz's statement and annexures.
That's correct, yes.
Yes. Now, the first page will be an index, and then if you flip over that index, can you identify the document there?
Just say again, apologies.
So the first page is an index, and then if you flip over that page, can you identify the document there, what is written there in the middle?
Yeah, it's the witness statement of myself.
Yes. And then, can you go to the last page, which is page 6 of that statement? Now, do you confirm that this statement is your statement?
I do confirm that.
Do you stand by the contents thereof?
Yes.
And then, Deputy Commissioner, do you confirm that the signature on page 6 is your signature?
It's my signature.
Thank you. Commissioners, at this point, just to note that I think Commissioner Khumalo's bundles are not signed, the statements. We will sort them out at the end of the hearing. But Commissioner Baloyi and the chairperson's statements or witness statements should be duly signed.
But the content is the same.
The content is exactly the same.
Commissioner Khumalo's.
Yes.
All right, thank
The
you.
one that we've just looked at is signed.
Well, then I
The
tell you, did a
6 page.
spelling job. Thank you.
Just to find out, Mr. Musigiri, the 6-page statement, has its content not been incorporated into the longer statement, the 15-page statement?
It has been.
It has, all right.
Yes, it has been, Chairperson.
So basically, we should work with the 15-page statement.
In an ideal situation, I would have said, let's do away with it, so the
Yes.
first file, but out of abundance of caution, because I also received the second file, in case things went missing.
Oh, okay,
I would want to keep it, Chairperson.
All right, all right. Okay.
Ideally, would have said, let's do away with it.
Okay.
But for the better part of the witness evidence, we'll be focusing on the
Longer.
duly incorporated statement. That's correct, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Please continue then.
Thank you, Mr. Ballhays. Then can we move to the second file?
Something important which we forgot, Deputy Commissioner. Let's have your names on record, please, your full names.
Yes.
You want to state your full names, yeah?
I will, Commissioner. All my names is Sean Ian Edward Eugene, and my surname is Bhaz.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Now, on the second file, you'll see on the spine, it will say supplementary statement of Sean Ian Edward Eugene Ballhays. And then the first page is an index, and then if you go on the third page, on the first page, it's an index, and the second page, it's a table of contents, and there are trim lines there, you'll see that is your statement. Can you confirm that is your statement, Commissioner Ballhays?
I can confirm.
Yes, can you go then to page 15 of that statement? Do you stand by the contents of the statement?
I do.
Thank you. And then you lastly confirm the signature appearing on page 15 of that statement.
That's my signature.
Thank you. Commissioner Ballhays, for the better part of our engagement, we'll be focusing on this particular file. If we need to go to the first file, I would draw that to your attention, so keep this one closer. And perhaps let's start on page 2 of the file, right in front of you. You have already put your names on record. Can you then start with the introduction part at paragraph 1 of that statement and read that into record? As we discussed earlier, where you need to elaborate, you can elaborate. Where we need to interject, we interject, especially the commissioners, if they need some clarity, they will do so as you go through your statement. So please do not be alarmed when they interject to ask clarity-seeking questions. I might often also do so. Let's start at paragraph 1 then.
Noted. Thank you. Commissioners, I am an adult male South African citizen and the Deputy Chief of Police for Training and Innovation in the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Police Department, which is known as TMPD. Having assumed this role on 1 June 2024, I was recommended by a panel consisting of the Chief of Police and other senior city officials. The facts deposed to herein are within my personal knowledge and are to the best of my belief both true and correct, save where context indicates other.
Thank you. We can move to paragraph 3 under the topic of your educational and career background.
Oh, Deputy Commissioner, the save where context indicates otherwise suggests that what you say may not be true and correct, depending on context.
No,
I'm sure that's not what you meant. I suspect it must be the lawyers who let you down there.
lawyer language.
Thank you, Deputy Commissioner.
Thank you, Commissioners. Educational and career background. I'm a career traffic officer / Metro Police officer since 1992. I started my career as a traffic officer in the then Pretoria municipality. The traffic department then evolved into the Metro Police Department. I am still employed by the City of Tshwane as a Metro Police officer. In total, I have 34 years of experience in the municipality. I have a career-related ITO 3-year national diploma and an ITO 4 higher diploma. I have a valid top secret security clearance certificate, which will expire in December 2026. I am in the process of starting the vetting process again.
Commissioner, let me just stop you there. Can you explain what you mean by, what is the purpose of this top security clearance certificate and the process it takes, and whom is expected to undertake or go through that process? Keep in mind that a witness came before this commission from a different municipality and gave evidence that, in fact, there is a requirement or a directive under that department that high-ranking officials ought to do the vetting process for the purposes of maintaining this. So what I need you to at least inform us in the commission is the processes involved, whom, according to you, in the TMPD is required to undergo this process to obtain the clearance certificate.
Thank you. I will do that. Commissioners, let me start first by indicating it's not a lawful requirement yet in the city, although it should be. I do believe with the security committee in place, it will be a recommendation and a premise for the city to start from ensuring high level of security aligned to the MIS document that's approved and implemented and also adopted by council in the city of Tshwane. I can't recall the date. So those bases or building blocks are in place, but as I indicated, it's not policy yet, although all high-level positions in the city of Tshwane, when advertised, it's now a requirement within the advertised that you avail yourself for vetting purposes, for security clearance. In the Metro Police itself, I am a Deputy Chief of Police. It is imperative that your senior management of a Metro Police must be vetted. If I had a way to force it through, I would, as I'm also the Chief of Staff, which I will explain later. But it is cumbersome for me to think, and I won't mention names, that certain senior officials refuse to get themselves vetted. I immediately availed myself for vetting because it's required of me in my position when I deal with sensitive information, not only internally in the department, but also in the city of Tshwane, but also on IGR levels, that I can deal with these documents procedurally and lawfully in a correct way. I gladly submitted myself for this vetting process, and so must all other senior officials. Some do, some don't. But that's a matter that we are still addressing within the department and in the city.
What is RGR levels?
Excuse me, Commissioner?
Said also in RGR levels. What is that?
We, in IGR, Intergovernmental Relations, we work a lot with sensitive meetings, sensitive material. So not all of it, but some of the information, especially if it relates to maybe a national state that we find ourselves, and there's sensitive information, you need to deal with that according to the MIS document. So vetting is very important.
Deputy Commissioner, when you say some officials refuse to be vetted, are we talking the general vetting or the top secret vetting? Because my understanding is there's a difference. There's the vetting that all staff members or all officers, law officers in TMPD would be subjected to. And my understanding, of the evidence of the chief of police was that annually there is vetting of all officers, and that is conducted every year. And I thought that's different from your top secret.
I can explain that, Commissioner.
Please.
What the Chief of Police was referencing to, if I understand your statement correctly, is the security clearance. It's also commonly known as vetting, but it's not a full vetting. It's just security clearance. That process is ongoing on a yearly basis, where we check for criminal and illicit records against members within the department and certain members in the city when so requested by the city manager. The vetting I'm referring to is a full vetting done by, in our case as a municipality, by State Security Agency, and it is a part lifestyle audit, financial check, proper vetting, your whole history, all your girlfriends, all your boyfriends, all your ex-wives, all those things. They check it all, and then you're either cleared or you're not cleared.